Yo, what's up guys? I just quit my job again. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say this, and honestly, me too. I'm tired of saying this, but you know, life happens. And if you've seen the last videos, you can probably guess what I'm talking about. I'm going to go full-time on PearAI, my startup with my co-founder, Nang. So I will be leaving New York and moving to San Francisco because we just got funded $500,000. I know it's a big amount, but that's not my money. That's the money for the company that they invested in us by Y Combinator. And Y Combinator is like the biggest startup accelerator. So they invest in, like early stage startups like us. For 3 months, we have to move to San Francisco and we'll just be in this batch with a bunch of other startups and just grinding all day until the end of the 3 months for demo day, where you present your product to a bunch of investors and they decide to invest in you more or not. So before you leave a hate comment, understand I am sacrificing my dream life here in New York and all my friends. I'm leaving them and my good life, chill life, everything to go grind 12 hours a day in the trenches with a bunch of men coding. Do you really think I want that? Yes. No, I don't. I'm scared, okay? I'm actually scared and stressed and anxious. I'll be honest with you guys. I probably shouldn't say that since there's investors and stuff, but that's just the reality of building a startup. Like, you get stressed, you have anxiety and all this. Like, I had anxiety attacks, in the past couple weeks, but PearAI is a really good product right now, and it's starting to become a real thing. And I have to really give it a real try. And I try to zoom out and think opportunities like this, they don't always come, and it's sort of once in a lifetime type of thing. So I kind of want to just try it out and see if I'm fit for this instead of regretting the future of not even trying it. And again, when I zoom out and think about it, I can always come back here, right? Like, I can always get another job here. I have friends here. So at the end of the day, it's not that bad. That's what I try to tell myself, but it's still stressful. It is definitely still stressful. I'm also making a lot of sacrifices on the other type of content I wanted to make here in New York, which I will no longer be able to do. But that's just kind of how life is, and nothing worthwhile will be possible without sacrifice. And so I think I don't have a choice but to make the sacrifice. So now that I quit my job, I can tell you guys where I worked and where was the other company I worked at from my previous video. So the previous one from that video was Tesla Autopilot. I was on the self-driving AI team, and that was one of the coolest places I ever worked at. I won't go into too much details because I talk about it already in that video, but I had a great time there. It was high paid, and I also got to meet Elon. And the job I just quit is Codebase, which I started a year ago, and I moved to New York for it. It was more flexible, so I had more time to do my content stuff on the side, and I was kind of just living my dream life here in New York. And I was doing really well at work too. I got promoted within a year. My manager said I was performing at senior level. So, I made a lot of cool friends. I will miss this team as well. I know a lot of you guys kind of watched me as I grew up in this computer science field and coding and everything, and honestly, we came a really long way. I would never expect myself to be in my current position just like a year ago, but it just seems like that's a repeated pattern in my life. Before I started computer science, I never would have thought in my life that I would be doing coding. I did not grow up knowing about coding or startups or anything like that. I just wanted to be a creator. Things change, and what I'm sharing is my story. So I think this will be fun for you guys too to watch, just kind of see my life go crazy like it has been, and it would go even crazier in the next 3 months or a year. I have no idea what's coming, to be honest, but the only thing I know is that for the next 3 months, I'm going to be in San Francisco working hard, and I'll be uploading more, videos like this where I just give updates. I hope you guys like this kind of videos. I know a lot of you guys had questions about PearAI itself in the last video, and there's just too many questions. This video is not where I'm gonna answer all of them. It's more of an announcement of my life, but I will make a video for that specifically probably. But I also have answered a lot of those questions on my live stream, so come to twitch.tv/fryingpan. I'll be streaming a lot more, and yeah, we'll be documenting our journey building the best open source AI code editor possible for you guys. And I think we're really onto something here, and someone's gonna build it. Right now, it's definitely not Copilot. If you've used PearAI, you know it's way better than Copilot. If you haven't, you're probably still doubting. So a shout out to the open source community and PearAI. Over hundreds of people have contributed and made this a really big thing. So yeah, this journey, it's just starting, and this journey is not going to be easy, so I'm really going to need you guys' support. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe. Oh, and go try out PearAI. Let me know what you think. It's literally free. You don't need to put a credit card, nothing. Just download it, use my money. I have money in there for you. So it's great. It's going to be great. All right, so next time I'll see you guys in California. Let's find out what happens. See you there. Peace.